Happy 9th of December. So yesterday I said that we will work with resistance today. So yesterday we worked with we did this exercise to see how to stay open when facing effort, and I said at the same time this feeling of resistance, that the feeling of resistance can be when we're facing a situation where there's effort involved, where it's challenging, this feeling of resistance can make us sort of cram together, and we're sort of more losing energy through it. And at the same time, resistance is definitely an extremely powerful and important force in us. So, like, feeling resistance towards something is respecting this feeling of resistance, or giving attention to this feeling of resistance is something that helps us to make clarity for situations that we maybe, where we have to fight, really put all our force into fighting something that is important for us, or to change something, or even to feel that when you feel like feeling resistance to a certain situation, to make clarity on if we actually need to leave the situation, if it's a situation that is destructive for us, or damaging in some way. So extremely important force. And today I wanted to show a few, I wanted to do with you a few movements to bring resistance, to bring this sort of feeling of resistance or atmosphere of resistance, to give it physical expression. And this is something that I found extremely helpful in the last few years when I've faced resistance, when I've felt resistance, to make it a more clear sort of feeling towards this, and also to not go into this automatic sort of tension inwards, and just holding it and feeling resistance, and holding a sort of automatic tension towards it, which I feel often makes it less clear. That when I pull together, and in my experience also with clients, when they're sort of like feeling resistance and just pulling together, that we often have less clarity of what the situation is really about, because it's just something that we know, like we know this kind of feeling, and then we're sort of going through it, or we have an automatic way of just leaving any situation that is challenging, and it's the same kind of position, sort of. So giving it a clear physical expression is one way of again bring the force behind it. Let the force be with you, and bringing clarity towards it through sort of a body physical feeling of it. So enough spoken about it. I will start in sitting. So the first thing, very, very simple, as always, very simple things. So we're putting the hand in front of our body, and just by breathing out, we push forward. So and obviously here, what we're doing is we don't have something in front of us, like we're pushing the air, but try to bring the feeling as if you're pushing something away from you. And you're putting all your force into pushing it away from you. And if you want, you can even bring into it something that in your life at the moment where you feel resistance, and bring the feeling as if it is this thing, this situation, this this thought, this project, whatever. You're pushing it at the moment away with your hands. Sort of almost creating distance between yourself and whatever it is that you're feeling resistance towards. We're going to do the same thing to the sides. The hands to the sides and pushing it away from you. With the breathing out. And with every breathing out, you're pushing it away, you're creating space. Breathing in is almost like having more space here, like you're having more space for yourself and collecting force, and again pushing it away from you. One more time. And letting go for a moment, feeling now, like as always, feeling what the body wants to do with that. How the body, yes, now like wants to sort of spontaneously move. And then we're going to do, because a lot of the times having resistance, one part of the body that fights a lot is the jaw. So we're gonna create a resistance. So often we like pull ourselves together and keep our sort of bite together to sort of to still go through it or to resist or no. So we're gonna consciously create a resistance there. So like pushing up with your hand against your jaw, and at the same time you're fighting with your jaw muscle against the hand. So the hand pulls and you push with your jaw. You push down and your hand pulls. Your hand pushes up and your jaw pushes down. And breathe. Continue to breathe through your nose while doing it. Bring all your force into it. You also there you can bring the thought of something that you're resisting at the moment or something, some challenges you're having at the moment into it. And let go. And breathe free again. And then we're going to do it the other direction. So you put your hand like this, and you try to, as your hand is trying to force your mouth open, and your mouth is fighting against it. So you're struggling to resisting it. go. And again, see the moment, just feel what it feels like. And see what your body wants to do with that at the moment. How does your body want to move? What parts of your body has gotten louder again to say, here, move here, So I notice I will have to divide these the impulses that I planned about resistance in 2 videos because we're already again over 10 minutes. So check out the video for tomorrow about a continuation, more impulses for bringing resistance into physical expression. And see you again tomorrow.